A conqueror, watch this, is a high-class fighter. First of all, a conqueror ain't fighting just for any old reason. They're going to check the situation out to see if it's worth fighting. Because they pick their battles wisely. They check out a situation to see if I fight and spend any energy in this, what am I going to get as a result? So a fighter just likes to waste energy and just fight. But a conqueror goes into battle with their eye already on the spoils of the enemy that they stand to gain when they come out. A fighter can win or not win. A conqueror, Anita, is going to win. Some of y'all getting it. Just stay with me for a minute. A fighter is not necessarily saved or even being led into battle. A fighter will find a fight. But a conqueror, their steps are ordered. Their steps are ordered. They're going into battle, but they're going in there because they're led to go into battle because of something higher and bigger than themselves. But they're not coming out empty-handed because they're conquerors. A conqueror goes in to maintain possession of something they didn't have before the fight started. And when they come out, watch this, when a conqueror comes out of battle, they're a better person than the person that went into the battle. Y'all getting it? I feel it. Y'all getting it. Y'all getting it. And so a conqueror and a fighter are completely different. A fighter dwells 100% of the time in their flesh. But a conqueror is spirit-led, spirit-equipped, spirit-sustained, spirit-undergirded, spiritually upheld. A fighter is on their own. But a conqueror has supernatural power and resource. They that will know their God will be strong and do exploit. A conqueror goes into battle, but they're not alone. And because they are not alone, they are not just ushered into the battle. During the battle, they are kept. And after the battle, they are brought out at the appointed time with the appointed spoils that belong to them, because it was ordained for them to go that way to get what God had for them. Look at somebody and say, "Oh, what you whining about now?" If God be for us, then who can be against? Nay, in all these things we are more than conquerors through him that loved us. So I want you to understand, God didn't call you a conqueror. He said you're more than a conqueror. If a conqueror wins, then being more than a conqueror, what do? You reign, you conquer, and you soar. Some of us are getting ready, watch this, because God's been dealing with me and showing this to me in the realm of the spirit. Many of you this year are about to go through the most beautiful transition of your life, because you're about to go from the mentality of a fighter to the mentality of a conqueror. You're about to see your trials and tribulations differently. If you never had a test, how could you get a testimony? A conqueror goes into a test and comes out with a testimony. Do you really think God has allowed you to go through all you have gone through for nothing? No, it was ordained for you. Watch this. Jesus on one occasion said, I must needs go through Samaria. That means he had to go there because there was something in Samaria that belonged to him. And every time God sees fit to take you through a trial or a test, it is because there is something in that season that belongs to you. And when you come out of that season, you are going to have more and be more than you were when you had to go through that to get this. You had to go through that to gain that. You had to go that way in order to understand and be exposed to that. If I never had a test, I would have never gained a testimony. If I hadn't been mistreated, I would not have the level of compassion. If I never had a heartache, I would not know that God could heal it. If I was never weak, I would never know the power that the Holy Ghost has. If I never had an issue, I wouldn't understand what it's like to be delivered and to be set free and to be rescued. But when you're more than a conqueror, you never come back out the way you went in. You go in tore up, but you come out together. You go in broken, but you come out with all the pieces in place. You go in with confusion, but you come out with clarity. Put your hands together and say, I'm more than a conqueror. Somebody tell him glory. Glory. I'm not in it for nothing. Look at somebody and say, I got hit, but I didn't quit. I got hit, but I didn't quit because I'm more than a conqueror. I'm more than I don't just fight, I win. I don't just fight, I take possession. I don't just fight. Come on, I gotta get this mentality in you. Look at somebody and say, I'm not a fighter. I just graduated. I'm now a conqueror. I'm on to something. I'm after something. I'm about to come in possession of something. I'm about to be stronger. I'm about to be wiser. I'm about to be better. Yeah. We win. Nay, in all these things, we are more than conquerors through him that loved us. For I am persuaded that neither death, nor life, nor angels, nor principalities, nor powers, nor things present. What I'm going through right now is not going to separate me, nor things to come, and whatever's down the road, I am persuaded. Nor height, nor depth, nor any other creature, nor any other if your ex was a creature, he's not going to be able to separate you. If you are a creature, you are not going to be able to separate you. Some of you have been fighting for so long that you're tired and you're drained. And the saddest part about it, you ain't getting nothing out of it. Because you didn't pick your battle wisely. Let God lead you into battle. Because if he leads you in, baby, he's going to lead you back out. He said, there have no temptation taken you, but such as is common to man. But God is faithful because he makes a way of escape before you even go in there. So if you're going to win, your mindset has to move from a fighter to a conqueror. Fighters whine. Fighters think life is so unfair. Fighters don't understand why I gotta be going through all this. Conquerors don't waste a lot of time whining, but they spend